All right. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And I'm just going to get right into it. This is James 4 and 14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. So the reason, I open with that, and you may tell based off the title, I still don't know exactly what the title is going to be, but pretty much something I've been thinking about the last couple of days is that, hey, I've been saying this to myself. I've been saying to myself, hey, I am but a man. I'm just a man. That's something I've been saying to myself lately. I'm just a man, or I am but a man. And the reason I've been saying that to myself is because, Jake, you make plans and stuff for tomorrow, or you make a plan for a couple weeks from now. Or let's say you got a game plan even for a couple months. It's not wicked to plan for your future. That's just about doing things, in decency and order, having a schedule for your life, having a routine. So there's nothing wrong with that, and you got to say Lord willing with it, as we just read. But, the point is, I was making plans and stuff like that a couple months back, couple weeks ago. And, shit just didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to, man. And it just didn't go the way I thought it would. And it wasn't nothing crazy, It just put it in a perspective yet again. Things tend to set in on deeper levels in this truth the more you experience them. It just put it into perspective, that I am just a man. I'm but a man. I'm just a man. That's just a thought that came to my head. Like, hey man, I'm just a man. That's why I said in James 4 and 14, it says, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Pretty much meaning, like, hey, there's nothing wrong with planning for your future, planning for a week from now. Maybe if you got something important planned for a couple months from now, there's nothing wrong with that, And that's why, like I said in verse 15, that for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or do that. So there's nothing wrong with planning. Of course, in your mind, you always say, Lord willing. Whenever you're going to do something and whenever you have plans for the future, you always say, Lord willing, But at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's why it says, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't even know what's going to happen a couple of seconds from now, man. We don't really know much, man. All we can do in this day and age, and all we've ever been able to do, is live and walk in faith. That's it. We don't know every little thing that's going to happen. You may plan to go to the store in the next couple minutes, but then, hey, somebody may hit your car on the way there. Now you're not going to the store. We don't know what's going to happen, man. So it's always good to keep the perspective that, hey, you are just a man. And if you're a woman listening, then you're just a woman. And this is not something I'm saying to, put you down, because I'm saying this to myself first and foremost. So I'm not saying this to put myself down or to put anybody down. It's really to put all of us in our place, man. We're just a man, like as they say, a mortal. Now, of course, we have faith that we are part of the hopeful elect. And we know that some members are part of the elect. They're not even going to die. They're just going to get directly translated into them new bodies. So really, some people are already immortal, right? So, of course, we understand that, we believe that we are great through our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We believe the Lord is dealing with us. So again, I'm not saying that, to put yourself, to talk negatively about yourself. It's more so just to continuously, put yourself in your place. Something I'm, been doing a lot lately. When you have your internal dialogue, your internal meditation, you always gotta humble yourself before the Lord humble you, outwardly in front of everybody, man. And that's just one thing I've been saying. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. This is Isaiah. What is it? 41 and 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." And let me get this in the translation. In the NLT, it says, "Though you are a lowly worm, O Jacob, don't be afraid, people of Israel, for I will help you. I am the Lord, your Redeemer. I am the Holy One of Israel." So, the reason I got this is that it said, what? "Though you are a lowly worm, O Jacob." And I remember hearing brothers bring this out years ago, this scripture. And it always stuck with me because, it was the Most High calling Jacob a worm. And it's not like the Lord is not insulting Jacob. It's pretty much like I've been saying the whole video. It's really the Lord putting him in his place, really putting all of us in our place, really just showing you the difference, like, hey, the perspective, man. Us compared to the Most High, there's no comparison. It's like it's just humbling, putting you really is like, yeah, it's just putting us in our place. And this is Jacob, man. Jacob is a great man. Part of the elect is Jacob. Whoever Jacob is today, Jacob is a great man. This was the forefather of the Israelites. But even the Lord said, what? "Fear not, you worm." Or in the NLT, I like the NLT, it says, "Though you are a lowly worm, O Jacob, don't be afraid." So it's really just the Lord, when he looks down on this earth, you could say that he sees, that we know the scriptures say that he sees lights, like the spirits. He looks down and, I can't think of the exact scripture, but, because he's the father of spirits, so he sees, like, the spirits, like the lights on the earth. But also in this specific scripture, man, it's just highlighting the fact that, hey, we're like a worm in front of the Most High, man. That's how small and really weak we are compared to the Most High, man. Compared to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, like it's a humbling thing to say these words to yourself. Like, hey, at the end of the day, we need the Lord, man, because we ain't shit by ourselves, And of course, I always like to, whenever I think certain ways like this to myself, like, damn, because you fuck up, you make mistakes, and that always puts it into perspective again. Like, damn, I'm just a man, I'm just a man, man. We bleed, we get sick, we fall ill, we are just a man. That's why. Oh, let me get this other scripture. Dang, I just forgot what it was. But it's all good. I got something else in the meantime. Hey, but that's why, before I get this scripture, sometimes when you're conversing with brothers, I heard brothers, and I adapted it into my speech as well because it makes sense. But I would hear brothers say, hey, well, speaking as a man, or speaking as a man, or I'm going to say this as a man, and what do bros mean when they say that? They mean like, hey, as a man, I don't know everything. Pretty much, I don't know everything. We don't know every little detail of the future. We don't know every goddamn thing. We ain't perfect. We make mistakes. So what you about to say may not be 100% correct. That's why sometimes you'll hear bros say that, hey, speaking as a man. It's like, it's something you always got to keep in mind, man. Now, this is Proverbs 20:7. It says, the just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. Because, yeah, the reason I got this is because, I want to, always try to keep it balanced, man. This, this thought, hey, I'm just a man. You don't say that to yourself to tear yourself down or to make yourself seem less of what you are, right? Because at the end of the day, the Lord is dealing with us for a reason. All right. That means we have potential. All right. That means we are potentially a part of the chosen. Right now, we only know that we are called. But we don't know that we're a part of the chosen, but we have the potential in us, clearly. All right. Clearly, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is dealing with you. He's with you. He loves you. All right. You have faith in the Lord. So, yeah, we have faith that we are great people. I have faith that I'm a great man, through my faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Our righteousness is our faith in the Lord. So of course we understand these things, and then we also keep in mind that, hey, we're just a man. You also keep in mind that humbling thought. You're not always right. Sometimes you're just flat out wrong. And there's no in-betweens, there's no if, buts, and ands. Sometimes you're just wrong, But as long as we walk in our integrity, then that integrity is going to uphold us in the sight of the Lord. All right, this is Proverbs 20:7. It says, the just man, and we know the word the just pretty much means righteous, and how are we righteous is through our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So it says, the just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. So at the end of the day, that's all we really can do. The word integrity, it says, tham. I believe that's tham. It says integrity, completeness, fullness, innocence, simplicity. Let me look up that word on the etymology real quick. Because that's really, at the end of the day, when we understand, and we always keep that humbling aspect in our mind. We always are self-aware. Like, hey, I'm just a man. I can be wrong. I can fuck up. I can trip and fall, bust my ass. At the end of the day, all we can do is walk with integrity, man. All right, walk with a pure conscience, have pure thoughts, rebuke evil thoughts, and try our hardest, man, and live with integrity. That's all that we can do. Walk with our head held high, and with our confidence in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Now, this is integrity on the etymology. It says innocence, blamelessness, chastity, purity, right? Soundness, wholeness, completeness. It's pretty much what it was saying on there. Purity, correctness, blameless. Here we go. This is what I wanted. It says, is attested from mid-15th century, that of soundness of moral principle and character, right? Entire uprightness or fidelity, especially in regard to truth and fair dealing. So at the end of the day, that's all that we can do. All right. At the end of the day, we're just a man. We're going to fuck up. You're going to make mistakes. We're going to constantly be humbled. So the best thing that we can do is walk with integrity, man. Walk with, our morals and our principles, and let that be our character, man. Walk with a sense of real, true, righteous pride, man. Righteous pride in the sense that you know Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you have faith in the Lord, and you're trying your best to do the right thing. All right. That's how we're, pure and whole and complete in the sense of this word integrity, man. Trying our best to please the Lord as lowly, humble servants, walk with integrity. All right. So yeah, we're just a man, you're just a woman, but as long as you, keep that in the back of your head so that you don't let that pride demon sneak up in you, then all we can do with knowing that is walk with our head held high and our faith and integrity we have in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So Lord willing, that's edifying. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash, Shalom.